keep thinking I'm in a rush. Maybe I've been thinking too much. Maybe I don't want it enough. It's way too much pressure. I cope badly when I'm madly, deeply alone. Knee deep in stone, decent sleeping, melatonin showing up when I'm not slowing down. And out is my default. I thrive on, drive on, high results. Low gain, roll gain, bolding. No shame, treadmill, Usain. Nobody asked me if I'm okay, and even if they did, I would lie and just say I'm fine. Good vibes, goodbye, good day. So the hater inside is the Vader of shade. I've never been a go-getter. Who knew being better? There's so much pressure. I keep thinking I'm in a rush. Maybe I've been thinking too much. Maybe I don't want it enough. I need to get up, release some pressure. I buy shit like it for 2 days and hide it, and I get excited then drop off a cliff. Eyes on the prize, and the prize is a life real.
Okay, test. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Hi, welcome. What's up, Titan? What's up, TL? Obsidian, what's going on, man? Ernesto, Caesar, Krypton, Ali, Vader, Krypton, not Krypton, Crypto Don Juan. You're the only one I always mess up without reason. Crypto Half-Life, what's going on, man? How you doing, guys? We're just gonna start in 2 minutes because I just want to be like directly on time for what I said I was gonna do. Happy Monday to you too, buddy. How was your weekend? How was your 4th of July? I didn't really do much fireworks. I did sparklers. That was a good blast from the past. Sparklers are so cool. Just waving around. You see like the trails. That's my favorite part. I think they're simple and easy. Anybody can do sparklers. You gotta do something for 4th of July. Luca, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Kite on time? What does this mean for BTC price? I don't know. Might mean something good or bad. We don't know. In the past, every time I got off Livestream, we always dumped. So hopefully we don't do that today. We did take a little bit of profits on our longs, so we're good if we do have a little bit of a pullback. But indicators are looking pretty good. We talked about some of this in the Telegram last night. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Literally, just a minute. Fireworks, beer, and birthday cake. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Time in the tree. I'm trying to act positive today. Some people on the Telegram know I woke up today with the worst headache I've ever had in my life. I'm trying to kick soda, that stupid habit. I bought a filter for my sink so I can drink nothing but water. Let me tell you what, it's killing me. Slowly. It hurts inside and out. But I'm trying. I know it's just a couple of days I have to get through until I start feeling better. But I'm really trying to not drink as much soda because that stuff is... I love it because I've grown up on it. But I don't know, it's just killing me. It's killing me. I mean, everything's killing me. Breathing's killing me. But other than that, let's go ahead and hop into it. Let me click over to Endgame. What's up, guys? Hi, how you doing? Hold on. Let me see. Which side is this? Okay, it's this side. Trying to move the green screen over so it looks flawless. How you doing? What's going on? Let's see. Push that over a little bit. Looking fresh. I try to look good for you guys. Tell you what, I need to do laundry though, because this is my last clean shirt. I've been lazy, but I'm gonna get that done today. All right, let's start talking about BTC. Some interesting price action. BTC is playing with our hearts here. All right, every single day I wake up, we're close to touching my stop loss. My stop loss is at $8,900 exactly. Yesterday we got down to 89.03 on Bybit. That was a little bit stressful, but we're back up. I think I'm on 40x leverage. It's just a regular margin trade. I'm risking, I think, 6% of my $100 portfolio. So we're sitting pretty good. I think we're up like 60, 70%, something like that. I took 25% profits just in case we don't break this resistance. This is kind of the halfway point between this whole symmetrical triangle, if you want to call it that. So there's a good chance we'd go back down to retest. But let's start talking about some of the indicators. The most particular one I want to talk about is the MACD, especially the MACD cross. So if we go over to this, highlight this, bring it up, we can see that the MACD cross had this diagonal downwards down channel that we've been holding as resistance. Now, if you can see this orange line, obviously you can see it. You can see how we kind of flipped past that. We got past it, and now we're still holding that horizontal support. So we're actually free and clear of any downwards diagonal resistance on the MACD cross. That doesn't go for anything else, just the MACD, but that is something to give to the bulls now. It's actually bullish on the MACD cross. As well as that, we've held that convergence the entire time. We've withstood the bearish divergences. So we've been talking about this whole glass breaking analogy. And I do think the glass did not break. So there is a potential here for the momentum that was being pushed to the downside to have a nice pop to the upside. Now, if we're just talking about price action in particular, we do have a double bottom. We have broken that diagonal resistance downwards as well. So we could assume that if we can get past this $9,300 resistance, we could potentially see somewhere towards the 9,500s to 9,600s. But if we did get past that, that would be especially bullish. But I don't think it's going to get past it the first go around if we do happen to go up to test that region. Reason for that is because the average diagonal downtrend, the macro one, is sitting right above us. So there is a potential for us to break it, not going to lie. With all the downwards momentum starting to kind of go to the upside, we could have enough potential to break that. But it is something to really watch out for. So especially, remember, 9,500 to 9,600, that could be another potential place to take some profits if you're in a long. Obviously, not financial advice, just a 20-year-old kid on the internet. Don't know what I'm talking about, but that's my 2 cents on that. So things are looking pretty good. We've been kind of iffy the past week and a half, 2 weeks, month, pretty much, on whether or not we're going to break to the downside. Now there's more hope for the upside. Not saying it's 100%, but there is a little bit more to be said for the upside, especially with that double bottom coming in. We just have to get past the $9,300 resistance. If we take off wicks here and go down to a little bit lower of a time frame, maybe even not. Let's go down to like a 2 hour. Hopefully we can see it. All right, you can see how the 2 hour is kind of this intermediary point right here on the $9,300 region. You can see resistance here. As soon as we got back above it, we kind of came back down, retested it. You can see we held here, here, and we've been kind of tapping off of it here and here. So it is the middle ground. All right, if we can break that, I am a little bit more bullish. If we stay below it, I'm a little bit more bearish. But all in all, I'm really looking at this macro trend line. And I know it's kind of hard to see without the wicks on, but we did wick up to it over here, wicked up to it over here, and we've kind of been following right here. So this is the main thing that we've been looking at over the past couple of days, and one of the main reasons why I, in particular, am not short. Once that is broken, it's a clear confirmation that things can head to the downside, but until then, it's really up in the air. On the 2 hour, the RSI is overbought, so more reason to take some profits off the table. But I believe on the 12 hour, we are kind of getting back above the 50 on the stochastics. The 50 on the stochastics is just like the RSI, kind of the trend indicator. If we're above it, we have more momentum to the upside. If we're below it, we have more momentum to the downside. Now, if we can cross below it and then still get back above it, that's even more bullish, and that's what we're currently doing. So that is something particular to look forward to. As well as that, you can see how the 12-hour diagonal resistance on the RSI is getting tested at the moment. And we are a little bit past it, just a little bit. Nothing confirmed yet. Obviously, we still have 3 hours and 38 minutes until candle body close. So we'll see how that turns out. With the RSI, with these resistances, obviously, we can go past it just a tad bit or go under it a tad bit, and it can be still held. So don't look at that as a primary indicator at the moment. Once we see us get a good distance past it and maybe even come back down to retest it, that's when I'll confirm everything to be a more bullish case on the 12-hour RSI. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily real quick too. Daily still holding the convergence. You can see the MACD Stokes actually are starting to come together. We'll see if that works out in the end as well. You can see a very, very nice pattern forming on the stochastics on the daily chart. I'm very excited about the next couple of days. You guys know me. My timeline is anywhere between the 9th to the 14th. That's when I'm looking at for this major breakout, whether it be to the upside or to the downside. Right now, I'm still sitting long, so I guess my money is on the long side. But like I said, it's not an opinion. It's not me inserting myself into something. I'm simply looking at the facts. And right now, the most probable thing to me is the longs. All right. And especially with everybody being super, super bearish, calling for 2,000, all this stuff, I have to play the opposite. I have to find out what other people are doing and do the exact opposite. People are your best indicators. I'll tell you what, when your grandma calls and asks how to buy Bitcoin, that's when you sell. All right. Just pay attention to those little things. Universe will send little signs here and there. Stochastics are way high. I'm talking about the daily chart in particular. I know the 2-hour, 4-hour might be a little bit higher, but we're looking at a more macro perspective, especially for something that has capitulated this much. We don't want to look at the smaller time frames. Those are going to give us very little information on what we really need to know with something this massive of a pattern. We haven't had a pattern this massive ever since back in, I would say, June to October. No, June to September. That descending triangle. This one is looking a lot better for long continuation, though. So we'll see. And we can see how we're kind of shaping up here. So you can see right here, this one tells us a little bit longer of a time frame. Obviously, capitulation ends around the end of the month, but we can assume anywhere within this region, it will have a break. So halfway point between here and there would be around the 17th. So kind of fits into that time frame that we were looking at before. If you ran the line different, it's still holding resistance. Cut that top peak. Yeah, so like I said, it's not something that you really want to go off of, but that's kind of the, if we can go right here. Yeah, like I said, it's tinkering right on the edge. So like I said, even if it is a little bit over, I don't really consider that a bullish stance right away. No, on MACD. On MACD. Yeah, but I tend to connect peaks to peaks. I know what you're talking about as if we were to do this, but for me, I'm just viewing it in a different way. I mean, even if we were to view it that way, it could technically still look like it, but I just connect the dots to the dots. I don't like to do anything else. So that's the way mine's looking. Elephant analogy, That's what we're looking at here. That's all trading is. Just an elephant analogy. It's okay. Don't pressure anybody to like it. All right. So that's my thoughts on BTC. We do have some more bullish case on the indicators. Double bottom, especially on the average. That's the average is what really matters most to me. And at the moment, we are still holding below that. So the $9,300 resistance, that is. So until that breaks, we're still kind of iffy. That's my 2 cents on that. Let's go ahead and talk about Ethereum real quick. See if there's any cases in that. Ethereum's pumping as well. Like I said, someone asked me yesterday what would be a good buy-in point for Ethereum. I mentioned 221 to 220. That would be kind of my preference for if I were to buy Ethereum at the moment. But if you want a guaranteed winner, I would wait until this diagonal average resistance is broken. That's when we can really start seeing some more pump come in. If that was to be broken, my next technical target would be somewhere around 276 to 290. That would be quite interesting to see. I've been doing a little bit of research on some other coins as well. Nothing to be mentioned yet. One of the coins I'm looking at is Compound. Got listed on Coinbase. Just an interesting ideal. I don't know too much about DeFi and all that stuff. There's some negative things that are being said about it, some positive things being said about it, but I can't really make a decision and put my neck on it yet. So Other than that, let's look at Monero too. I'm kind of interested in that as well. Let's see, Monero's got a nice little inverse head and shoulders on the RSI. Same thing on the MACD Stokes. Same thing on the stochastic, and crossing to the upside as well on the 12-hour. So Monero could see something nice come in here, and we are sitting at support, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. What would... I mean, $69 is our next major resistance. If we got past $69, I would be expecting around 78. We'll see. How's your $100 wallet going? It's still sitting steady. Obviously, with price action being absolutely abysmal and me only trading Bitcoin on it, it's still sitting around like 900 to 1,100, depending on if we get stopped out or win a trade or whatever. And it kind of sucks. You know, I've had a lot of time to think about it, and it's very disappointing to say, but especially with price action being the way it is, I don't think the 6-month target for 250K is going to work out. Hopefully, with things picking up after this breakout, there will be some chop to scalp. So we'll see how far we can get with that little chop that's about to happen. Took some decent profits on Link breakout. Volume doesn't look like it's going to sustain it. I've been hearing a lot about Link popping off. Like I said, I'm not into a lot of altcoins. Take a look at Link real quick. Actually, I mean, I would hold on to it, to be honest. There's actually no downside. It's all dependent on where you bought it. But at the moment, with us being past the last all-time high, I don't see a reason to take profits. I would set up a stop limit sell, probably somewhere below this support/resistance right here. But I mean, that's a good one, to be honest, especially with it just breaking out. I might actually go pick up some Link real quick and see how it works out, because I know you're saying the volume might not sustain it, and we are pretty high on the stochastic and the RSI, but just from a price action standard, there's no downside. I mean, you could be willing to lose just a little bit, but right here, you set up a stop around maybe $4.61, and you'd be golden. If it does come back into that region, that's okay. But with us being past this point right here, I would, am I missing something? Is there a chart with a little bit more price history on it? Or is this all the price history that we have? Let me know. Is this all the price history? That's what I need to know. Because if there's more previous resistances that I can use, that'd be great. But at the moment, this is all I can see. And from this perspective, it's looking pretty good. I don't know. That would be something I would hold on to. Like I said, not financial advice, but just from a support and resistance perspective. All right, so you're saying Binance has a little bit more? Is Binance on here? We'll go to that one. I mean, yeah, there's more price history, but it's looking good, to be honest. Yeah, that's looking actually pretty awesome. I don't know. Like I said, not financial advice. I'm just saying it's a good risk to reward to hold on to it with us being past that last resistance. Like I said, if you want to set up a stop limit sell, probably somewhere below this resistance right here at about $4.80, that'd be good. I would just sit with that because there's a lot of potential there. So a lot of people, they look to these indicators, especially RSI and stochastics, to know when to take profits. But when you get into these really, really bullish breakouts, what tends to happen is you get an overbought RSI. It comes back down towards the 50, depending on which time frame it's working with, and then it'll get a bounce off the 50. And even though it comes all the way back down to the 50, it might not come that far down on price action. So you really want to hold on to it until you see it break the 50 on the RSI, whichever one. Go through the time frames, find out which RSI is continuously retesting the 50, getting a bounce, and then seeing continuation. Once you find that secret time frame, follow it until you see a rejection off the 50 and then cash out. That's how I typically play a lot of these bull runs. And it's worked very, very well for me. That's my perspective on Link. Thank you for showing me that. By the time this stream is over, I might not be able to capitalize on it because it looks like it wants to go. But if it's still around this region, you better bet that I'm going to pick up at least a small bit. Nothing major, but that's a good breakout trade right there. Thanks for bringing that up. Ed Austin, can you look at a bigger time frame for Link? Absolutely. We're looking at the 12-hour right now. You want to look at the 3-day? We're going to look at the 3-day. The 3-day is just creeping into the overbought region, so there is a little bit more on the 3-day as well. Let me check the daily real quick. Daily is hitting that horizontal resistance from the last peak on the RSI. But besides that, if we can get past that, it could start that bullish trend like we were saying. Now, the only thing that I see that is quite bearish on the daily indicators for Link is that M pattern on the stochastics. You guys know me, typically, whether it's the MACD Stokes or the stochastic, I know we kind of just added the stochastic, but I've been using it for quite a while. Stochastic was actually one of the first indicators I ever used. It was a very simple and clean method, but typically when you see these M's like this, or maybe a W pattern like this, those are where you really want to hit it hard. So we'll see how it works out. But from a price action perspective, that's what I'm looking at here. Let's see. I miss LTC? Handsome. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, Litecoin. I don't have a lot made for Litecoin right now, so we'll just kind of go by ear. I guess by eyeball. I would say somewhere around here would be your resistance. Right here's your support. Hang in between that. Can I get a clear line? Maybe we'll use an ellipse for this, because I don't think a clear line will do it justice. All right, so that is your diagonal resistance right there. I know it's kind of awkward having it as an ellipses, but that's the best representation of what it is. All right, so a lot of the times when you're working with these resistances and supports, if there is a variation between maybe like a peak and another peak, use an area. Don't use a straight line. But if there is consistency in a direct touch, go ahead, use a straight line. So over here, let's see. Let's look at the indicators. We have convergence with a lot of bearish divergence, so we're looking good on that. The RSI looks to be testing this horizontal resistance right here, so that's something to watch. Stochastics are looking generally good. They're coming up to test the 50 right now, so it's kind of I don't know if I want to give it my full support for a pump. I would say if we can get past the 50 on the stochastic and past the 50 on the RSI, with the MACD Stokes crossing to the upside just a little bit more on the daily, it would be a more viable thing. Now, if we look at the 12-hour is looking fantastic. MACD is crossed to the upside in the green. The RSI is past the 50, past that horizontal resistance that we were just talking about. Stochastics are looking good too. Now, whether or not it's going to continue pumping from this or have a retest back down to the 50, who knows? I would assume a retest back down to the 50 would be a good entry point. Don't know if I would enter right now because there is just too much variation between that top resistance. Let's see. I would say if you're looking for a really good trade, I wouldn't take a long or buy down in this region. There's just too much hesitation in my mind. I would say if you can get a buy-in like around $49 to $50 and set your stop around 46, that could be a good potential for a break past that diagonal downtrend resistance. And then from there, you're pretty much free and clear to start testing some of these higher numbers. First one coming in would definitely be $82. Actually, I don't want to speak too early. I would say the first one will be around $63. And if you can get past 63, 82 would be your next target. And then past that, I mean, I would say 112 would be your next resistance. But more than likely, you could have a straight shot up to 141. Once you get past 141, there's very little kind of holding you down over here. Let's see. Anything in the past? Let's see. That's at 52. Yeah, I would say 52 would probably be a good buy-in in my mind. And obviously, sky's the limit after that. We just have to get past this diagonal resistance at the moment. Ever seen Tesla today? No, have not seen Tesla today. Austin, I missed the Gone fans. Have deleted them for good from your trading style, or have you stopped using them? Haven't deleted them for good. I just been practicing with other methods. I don't know, like my personality, I'll find something that works, something that's interesting. I'll try it out for a long time, and then I'll switch it up. I just don't want to get bored, but I also want to keep expanding my knowledge of certain things. I don't want to get stuck in one mindset because it's the elephant analogy from the other day. Let's say, a chart is an elephant and all the traders are blind. All right, so one trader is gonna feel the leg of the elephant, call it a tree. One trader is gonna feel the tusk, call it a spear. One trader is gonna feel the tail, call it a rope. There's so many perspectives of the same exact thing that you don't want to get wrapped up in that. But if one blind man can feel the entire elephant, he can get a better picture of what it really is, rather than just one side of the puzzle. So that's kind of what I'm trying to promote here. Expand your knowledge base. Find stuff that works and keep an account that is attached to that method, but continuously learn new things, new strategies, new way of finding targets. Don't ever stop expanding what you know, and don't ever think that you know it all. X never equals Y. Financial sector, how you been, man? I haven't seen you. Yeah, we took a month break because price action's abysmal, but things are starting to pick back up and things are looking exciting, so we're back on schedule. We streamed, I think, Tuesday and Friday of last week. No, Wednesday and Friday of last week. And then, we'll stream Wednesday and Friday this week, too. And if you guys don't know, streams start at 4:30 p.m. now. Maybe sometimes we'll start at 4:15, depending on what's happening. Hopefully I'm doing a good job of being positive today, because like I said, man, I could have slept all day. This whole sugar craving, whatever it might be, the caffeine pills did help. I know Seth recommended in the chat one time, not to me in particular, but to somebody else, these things called Smarter vitamins. And listen, I think vitamins are a scam, but I'll be damned, those things work. They are excellent. So if you guys want something that's going to give you a little pick-me-up, Smarter vitamins on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, pretty good. Old people know what's up. Old people doing hella drugs, hella vitamins. What's up, G? Love you, Kite. Thanks for the live stream. No problem, man. I appreciate you. What's going on, buddy? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Blind man better watch where he's feeling the elephant. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. I found this liquidation finder indicator on Trading Light. It gives you exact entries. That'd be awesome, man. I've always done open interest from Trading Light, but that's yeah. What's it called? I'll check it out. Let's see. Kite, how you make hash browns? You looking chub, bro? Help. So I've been living off of frozen pizzas, roast beef sandwiches. Now, okay, listen. If you guys want the best thing in the world, all right, ramen noodles, but all right, in the early 2000s when I was a kid, they did a little switcheroo on everybody. All right, they switched roast beef ramen noodles with beef ramen noodles. Same packaging, same everything, but it's not the same. All right, so you have to go to special places to get the roast beef ramen noodles, but those things, I'd kill for them. All right, if the apocalypse hits and I know you have roast beef ramen noodles in your house, you better bet I'm busting through the door. All right, so watch out. Don't let me know. And I don't know what's up. I don't know if I'm sleeping wrong or if I'm just hitting the Wim Hof too hard, but my shoulders are also kind of feeling a little bit rough. I read that up on somewhere that if you do the breathing too often, because you have some supplementary muscles that help your diaphragm and your shoulders, those could get sore. But I'll tell you what, we're going deep. We're going deep with the Wim Hof. I think I need another haircut, man. Sore? Bro, I used to get that with the sugar overdose. Well, we haven't been overdosing on sugar. If anything, we've been underdosing. I haven't had soda for like, I don't know, 3 days now. Well, I did have one Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell. But like I said, I'm going to limit sodas only when I go out to restaurants or go out to get fast food, which is going to be very... I'm trying to make sure that that's not a thing now. You guys know me, the past year and a half, we have been getting... I probably spent at least $50 to $60 in DoorDash a day. It was ridiculous. It was unhealthy, financially and just health-wise. It was good. Food was good. Always nice to have good food, but it's just not a healthy habit. Let's see what. Yeah, you got to give me the name of the indicator though. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it? It's Hasaka Liquidations Finder. All right, so we'll go to Trading Light real quick. Do I still have my subscription active? I don't know. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know if I remember my password, to be honest. I don't remember my password right now. Let's see. That's too damn many. Let's try this one. Hey, I got it. Fight for the win. All right. You said it was. God, I forgot my entire way around Trading Light. Where do you go to add indicators once again? Left below. Oh, I see it. I see it. All right, so you said this one right here, or this one right here. Okay. And is this open interest or does it pop up here? We're just gonna restore defaults. All right, so now how do I get it? Where are your dots? Jesus Christ. Is it supposed to pop up like this? Oh, no, that's why. Okay. Oh, is this what you're talking about? No, that's still the heat map. Oh, right here. Okay, I see what you mean. We need to go out to a 4-hour, though. Come on, buddy. That's, I mean, just from what I'm seeing, I'll have to watch this, but are we sure that it doesn't paint them afterwards? Because if so, that's pretty spot on. Best Bud, what's going on, man? We kind of already went through all the TA, so if you could just save me some time, because I am going to head off here soon, and just go back and watch the first half of this. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Like I said, I'll have to watch it for a little bit because I'm not too convinced that it doesn't draw them afterwards. But thank you for showing me that, man. I mean, that was a good one right there. Yeah, if that painted it with the candle, like I said, I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying I gotta see it for myself. This is actually pretty damn good. All right, guys. With that being said, it's a pretty cool indicator. But I'm gonna have to get going. I got some people coming over. I told them around 5 o'clock would be good. But I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. Thanks for showing up to the stream as always. Thanks for supporting me. A little plug, little shill. Like I said, I'm not trying to shill, but in the description, if you guys feel like supporting the live streams for future giveaways, like the one that we had the other week. The other one last week was $200. Hopefully in the future we can do even more. In the description, there's a Bybit affiliate code. If you guys want to sign up with that, deposit 0.05 BTC. That will allow me to collect some of your commissions. Well, get commissions on your fees. So you guys are going to be paying fees anyways. So if you guys wanted to go back to the channel, 80% of it goes back to the channel. More than willing to show you the charts for that anytime, any questions. But yeah, that's a good way to have a little fun here and there. And like I said, no matter what how much money's in it, 80% goes back to you guys. So if we collect $10,000, we could do an $8,000 giveaway. It's all in the cards. So I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much. And as always, have a good time trading. A lot of exciting price action about to come up here. So be ready. Don't get caught off guard. And as always, don't FOMO. If a major resistance, such as these ones that are coming up, are broken, or support, whichever one might happen, there is potential for it to get retested because it is so significant. So if you guys miss because price action just going and going and going, don't get caught in the crosshairs because there will be very fast retests. Just be careful. All right, be careful. Financial sector, thank you, man. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it, man. John, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Obsidian, take care, buddy. You too. Titan, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Marco, have a good one, man. Bye to you too. Crypto Half-Life, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Ron Hill, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. And Best Bud, hopefully you enjoy the first half of the stream. Chunks. Chunks. I'm sorry, man. It got me. See you in the next one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you too. All right, guys. Have a good Monday and a good Tuesday. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. As always, like I said, 4:30 to 4:15. That's when we'll be starting next. And there'll be that stream starting screen so you guys can load in, settle down for a little bit. I'm sure there'll be some music playing or whatever. And peace out, guys. All right. Let's see. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
I ain't wanna tell you niggas I ain't want this. Look, I can't hear from nothing. Now we in the house. Look, I can't hear for one thing. I won't leave without. And they said we won't make it. That ain't slow us down. And they counted me out, but they gonna know now. I'm prepared for this. You don't know how long I had to stare for this. I've been praying for this. The fucking underdog ain't playing with this. Going with my gut, go against the wind. They gon' see a legend when they look at him. Look at all the work that I've been putting in. Winners never quit and quitters never win. But I think it's time to get a little arrogant. I try to keep it humble, but it's wearing thin. It's time to fucking finish the comparisons. Put that on everything. Time to show them that I want this more than everything. I'm ready. I can see confetti already. The city is yelling, the metal is heavy. And hey, by the way, we love champagne. So please make sure the extra bottles are ready, because you know how the story goes. We could go toe to toe. The underdogs ain't worried though. You know what that means when the trumpets blow. Yes, please understand that every little thing gon' go as planned. Matthew verse 24:31. When them trumpets blow, it's over, man. Woo. This a game winner. We the underdogs, but we came with it. This a game winner. I ain't got the time to be playing with them. This a game winner. We the underdogs, but we stay winning. They tryna play with us. Had to hit them niggas with the game winner. Been going at it since day one. I've been dreaming about this since grade one. Young champ couldn't wait until that day come. When I turn into a great one, when the days come. Never needed a cosign. Knew that I would get there on my own time. Young boy with a dream of some dope rhymes. I was waiting till it's go time. When it's go time, if you don't look, then how you gon' find? It's always right there, but everyone's blind. Fuck the limits, no stopping, no line. Invest in yourself and pay a hater no mind. I hate a realistic dude. If you don't have faith, please leave the room. I guess we see the world through different views. I got the world to gain and they shit to lose. That's why I'm asking what's up. Next time I ain't gon' ask so nice. I'm a master fuck up. They pass good luck up. I just took the doubt and I turned it into fuel and I gassed the fuck up. It's about time they call me in. They finally let the ballers in, and I've been going harder since. I turn my TV on, see some niggas I go harder than. Woo. This a game winner. We the underdogs, but we came with it. This a game winner. I ain't got the time to be playing with them. This a game winner. We the underdogs, but we stay winning. They tryna play with us. Had to hit them niggas with the game winner. Can't hear from nothing. Now we in the house. Look, I can't hear for one thing. I won't leave without. And they said we won't make it. That ain't slow us down. And they